Hello, welcome back everyone. This is our town year 8. We made some good progress so far. And before I go into town, let me just kind of explain my town layout plan that I already put in place. And basically, I'm following that. So if I get to this one, all right, here it is. So basically, uh, I played this game for roughly 90 hours, 100 hours so far in different towns. And in that gameplay, I came to understanding that having a plan before starting is a must. After all, we are building a city, so we should have some sort of plan. And secondly, since this game does have some survivability aspect of the game in sense that there will be raiders attacking your town, trying to attempt to steal your resources, then it sort of makes sense to have a plan to have good defense in play. So this is what I came up with so far, and I am executing toward. And basically, the way I have it is, there's an inner wall right there, this gray area, and inside of this inner wall is basically all the building will go inside. All the major building, I should say. So in the center is a town hall. On the bottom two quadrants are the housing market right here. And basically the way the logic here is the top and bottom mirror each other. So here, for example, we have this market. This market provides coverage to all these buildings, the inner wall and as well as the outer wall. And then in the later part of the game, we'll need a baker and pub, and that also needs to cover all the housing. So this is a strategic location to basically provide coverage here, not only here but also this outer wall right there. So if we actually need to go one more layer up, maybe another set of houses here or here, is certainly possible. For now, I think this layout can basically good up to 400 population, and that's not even including the bottom. We haven't even added the bottom layer yet. So like when we add the bottom outer section similar to this, then obviously we can hold more houses there. But anyway, the logic is very simple. You have from a defense perspective, you have a tower on each corner. You also have a tower here, here, here. You have a tower here in each of these corner inside these inner road right there. Basically, you have a really good coverage everywhere. And you also have another defense building barrack here, which will provide defense. For most part, based on the past gameplay in the previous town, the attack seems to be coming mostly from the left and occasionally from the bottom in this corner or on the bottom corner here. And obviously, if they come from this side, they will have quite a challenge breaking through this. They may, most likely, depending on the size of the raider, they may break through this door right here and get in, but then they still have another set of door that they need to get to in order to break in. So usually by the time they'll break this door, my towers will um, basically put them down. And I'm thinking we'll probably put a tower here as well, one in the middle, one here and one here. That'll provide additional support that may be required. Uh, there's a wall, there's a door here, there's a door there, there's a door here and here. And this right here, the gray area, is actually a road map. So the town can actually go from here to inside if they need to, or from here to here if they need to. So anyway, overall, I'm liking this game plan, and I will execute the town against this layout, and I'll show you how progress we made. So here's the town. Basically, we have our town center here. Here's our marketplace, And as you can see, it provides a nice coverage here, basically covering that both quadrant that we talked about. And on the left side are basically our commercial buildings. So we have our candle shop here. We got the basket shop going. We have the building for the weapons going here as well. And then these are the storages. I'm sorry, this is a storage. Root cellar to store all our food for long-term storage. We also have a cutler shop making shoes. And here we have a potter building making some pots, I guess. And then this is the stockyard where we keep all the raw material as well as some bruised material. And on the left right here we have two saw pit. I think the two is absolutely bare minimum we need because we'll be going through a lot of boards. And as you can see, I'm actually out of the wood, so I need to get some wood going as well. And in this game, I will say finding wood is a challenge. Right now, I can see a decent amount of tree everywhere, but within 5 to 10 years, I'll probably knock down all these trees and we'll be struggling to keep up. And having a good source of trees is very important because we need the firewood, right? So without the firewood, the house, the, the people living in the house can't keep their house warm, and they'll likely abandon the house, and our happiness score will go down, and it's just a very bad domino effect. But not only that, the wood is essentially needed on many of these commercial and industrial building as well. So, we have to keep the wood going no matter what. The stone is not as important, but I think it is if you want to upgrade the building or, have a stone wall, then stone is also important. But wood is absolutely necessary because without it, you just can't continue. So I'm liking this town so far. We are on year 8 and we made some good progress. Town is looking good. Obviously we need more resources, but we'll make some progress. On the left here, it's really good. When I roll this map, there's actually, we can't see it here yet, but right around here there's actually a gold mine, 8,000 quantity of it. So that would be really fun to mine those golds. I'm gonna be hopefully over the next 5 to 10 years. I'm going to, I think maybe year 10 or year 12, we'll probably start mining the gold. As you can see, there's a lot of iron ore here as well. Very close to town actually, so this is really nice. Only problem I have here is that fertility on the ground for farming is not so good. In fact, I put in this farm right here, and I'm constantly have to keep weeding it because the ground has so much weed and fertility is just not there. So I'll keep at it, see what happens. But in the long run, I think I'll probably have a farm going here because I can see a good fertility there. And maybe here, I don't want to tap into this right here, tree or resources, or even any land development because this area is going to provide a good source of meat for the hunter, and I don't want to disturb it. I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. Do farming here. Maybe I'll start farming here, but eventually I want to get to here. On the bottom right is where we have our graveyard. So far we already had a couple of dead bodies there. You can see tombstone. And this is where I'm putting in the building that has a really bad desirability score. I mean, look at this range of this. Oh, that's massive. It's almost quarter of our town right there. And anyway, so basically I am keeping the soap shop here. I'm also keeping this tannery here because that also has a massive negative desirability. So basically anything bad, negative, I'm just keeping it here. Uh, Oof, that looks bad. And obviously our composer here is also really bad. Maybe we'll move this closer to farm later on, but for now I'm just gonna keep it here on the corner. So I think I will stop here. I am going to continue and let's see what progress we make, and I'll come back in a sec. Stay tuned.